Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to NSRA Sunday Select here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Tonight we're at the iRacing Super Speedway for 70 laps of action here in the NSRA. It's one of my favorite tracks to run. It's full of runs and drafting. Lots and lots of fun. Rick, what do you think about this track?
I love this track. It's my favorite track. I don't know why. It's got a lot of dips and doos when you're in the corners, going into the corners. But like you said, the runs, you can be in like 25th and get a run and you're up to second. Next thing you know, the leader's back down to 23rd. It's a blast. This track is so much fun to drive. Plus, you can be 4 or 5 wide if you really want to test it.
Yes, lots of action tonight. And right now we're watching Russ Hancock as he's at work. Still racing though. Dedication by the 343 here tonight here. See what kind of lap he can pull. He was fastest in practice today. Just gotta see if it translates to qualifying.
I need a job like that where I can bring my racing gear and just
Exactly.
race.
They're reaching up speeds of 210 right now by themselves. In the draft, I think they're going to approach 230. Maybe even a little bit faster. We'll see. These guys will be working with 2 fast repairs, 50% fuel, unlimited tires. Right now, 5 minutes of qualifying. They got to run 2 laps. Right now, Les Levy and DJ Mitzel top on the board, 50-47. Here comes Russ laying down his first lap. Gonna settle in at 50-51. Paul Servant now at 50-45 on the track. Todd Poston. You know, it's got to be the truck. Have you seen his truck, Rick?
I have not.
Let's see if we can get. There we go. This is why he's slow on the track. It's the ponies on the car slowing him down in the 31.
You know, I thought he would have learned from the All-Star race.
Oh, Les Levy jumps up on top. Then DJ Mitzel. So obviously the second lap, he gained about 15 tenths. 1500s actually. Gosh, my math's terrible. So here goes Paul. Oh, he's up to third. So he goes from the pole to third. JD Crow on the pole right now in the 51. Todd Poston unable to really make that much more of a dent. 50-47. He's going to take a ride in the grass. Chris Akers in the 4 Reese's Peanut Butter Cup out there. Chris is one of the 2 drivers that has already qualified for the race, the chase, with 2 victories. He and DJ Mitzel in the 61 already have 2 victories this season. They're already automatically set into the chase. Still have this race and 4 more races, so 5 races left to qualify for the chase, which is the top 12 drivers here in the NSRA Sunday Select. See if Chris can better his time at 51 flat. I'm sure he can. All the way up to second. Just barely slower than JD Crow. Got about 30 seconds left for these guys. There's Dana Osborne in the 88. He was 50-42. He's got to complete this lap. I don't know if he's going to do it. In fact, he won't. That may have been his last lap, actually. Adam Evans in the 25. He's got a race win this season. He is in 8th, 50-39. That's it. We're done with qualifying. So here we go, 70 laps here at iRacing Super Speedway. On the pole, that 51 JD Crow. He's been on the pole a lot this year. Good qualifying effort there. Outside of JD in the 4 cars, Chris Akers. Inside row 2, Zach Fritsch in the 12. Outside of Zach is the 61 DJ Mitchell. Inside row 3, Paul Servant in that 3 Oreos car. Outside of Paul, and the 35, Isaac Wrecking Ball Wilson. And row 4 on the inside, you have Chris Whitaker in the 41. Outside of him is a 25, Adam Evans. In row 5, Daniel Holloway in the 21. And outside of Holloway in the 62 is Les Levy. In row 6, you have Dana Osborne in that 88. Outside of him is Russ Hancock in that 343. In row 7, you have Todd Poston in the My Little Pony Special, number 31. Outside of Todd is number 46, David Overstreet. In row 8, you have Sean Stevens in the 27. Anthony English outside of him in the 44. In row 9, you have Shane Posey in that 83 and Jimmy Reynolds in the 17. In row 10, Dan Harrington in the 82. Outside of Dan in the 42, Ronald Sawicki. That's how they're going to line up tonight. Temperatures are good. 78 degrees outside temperature. Track temperature 92. It's about a 2.95 mile track. Super bank turns. Should be a good race. Well, Rick, what do you think? I mean, you got to pick one of these guys to win. I mean, I think that's our new thing. We got to pick guys to win. Who's your money on tonight?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who I want to curse. And, you know, I'm going to take DJ Mitchell tonight.
He wins everything. Oh, gosh, these guys are having trouble just getting onto the track. Adam Evans almost got in the wall there. Let's see. I'm going to go. I'm going with the 41, Chris Whitaker. He's the guy. He's number 6 in points. He doesn't have a victory yet. He's always up front. As long as he can keep it out of the wall and away from other cars, he'll have a good shot here tonight. Once again, we're at 70 laps here. We'll see how these guys take it. And it's be good to get some green flag runs here. But Rick, I mean, we all know the way it starts with these guys here at NSRA. It takes a couple cautions the first 10, 15 laps before they start to settle down.
Yeah, I figure we're going to get a caution around lap 2, lap 9, laps 15. And then after that one, we're going to get we'll get a green flag pit stop. And then probably one more caution, and then we'll have like 4 cautions at the end of the race.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing about this track is you're never out of it, quite frankly. I mean, you can come from anywhere to win this race. Lucky dogs are on, so you can be a lap down and still get back into it. And we're about ready to go green here. Wait for the flag, man. Green flag is out. Chris Akers drag racing right there with JD Crow. Let's see what DJ Mitchell can do to help that 4 car. Got your top winners here in this league so far. That 61 to 4 on that high side. Turn 1, still JD Crow. He's got Zach Fritsch right behind him. And they all spread out behind him. I mean, this track is super wide. You can go 4 or 5 wide here if you had to. Just got to watch it in the turns. Chris Akers gets around JD Crow for the lead. Now you have DJ Mitchell with help from Paul Servant. He's going to get around Chris Akers. It's these turns, Rick. I mean, you really got to watch the car when you get into them. It wants to slide them out to the wall, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's bumps if you're really down low on coming out of turns 2 and turns 4. So if you're smart, you don't really side draft coming out of that corner because you're just asking for trouble.
So far, so good though. DJ Mitchell leading this group around. Chris Akers right behind him. Paul Servant trying to make that top line work. We've got Adam Evans behind him, that 25. You see Holloway moving around there. There's Chris Whitaker in the 41. So far, Rick, you're doing pretty good. Your man's up front.
Yeah,
It's early.
It's early. It's not going to last long. Let's just be honest.
Really concerned that 25 is all over the place. He needs to settle that car down in the turns. He's
Yeah,
pushing Paul right now, so that's a
he's
good thing.
pushing Paul hard, and unfortunately, it's one of those things where with these corners coming in and out of them, as you just saw DJ slide up, these
Back
corners
under
are
yellow.
Oh yeah, we're on the lap 3. Not bad. I was pretty close.
You're close. Looks like Shane Posey caught something in the wall. Let's go back and take a look. Goes into one. Oh man, that was some bad net code right there.
That's what I was thinking because I
Holy
did not
mackerel.
see anybody around.
I mean, the 46 was a half a car length below him.
I mean, I just think David probably took a stick and pushed it out the passenger window
Probably.
to put him around.
His selfie stick.
He just wanted Shane to smile for him. So
Exactly. So here we go, under caution on lap 4 now. Cars just trying to catch that. Trying to get up there with the pace car as they come towards turn 3. See some strategy here today, Rick? I mean, you see some of these guys may lay back for a while. I mean, it's hard to get lapped here. So some guys may stick back. Do you ever do that when you race here?
I tried to run up front just because I just had no luck if I was in the front or the back. So I tried to just be up front so I get as much TV time as possible before I crashed out.
Always the TV time, let me tell you.
The sponsors like it.
Yeah, yes. You see the Mr. Posey in the 83 all banged up. He's going to go in there and use a fast repair. Everyone's going to go in actually and get some tires maybe. Most definitely get some fuel. From what I was listening to earlier, they get about 14 laps on a green flag run with these 50% fuel capacities. Focus on Ricky Bobby, number 62, Les Levy. Always good to show Les. Les has been a long time driver here in the NSRA from the opening season. Overshot his pit a little bit. Don't know if that'd be Ricky Bobby approved.
Well, if you're not first, you're last, and he was the first one to overshoot his pit, so he's okay.
Les is one of those guys he'll stay in the back for most of this race until the end. That's Les. That doesn't help a lot. I mean, there's a lot of times when you stay in the back and you get caught up in the crud anyway. Just the nature of the beast. You're going 220 miles an hour, and it's hard to get these cars to stop when you want them to sometimes. As it is, first guy out of the pits after service going to be Dana Osborne in that 88. Dana doesn't have a victory yet this season, but he is 7th in points. So right now he's pretty firm in the chase with that 7th position. Right now you got 3 guys they're trying to fight their way in. Sean McCarr in the 71, he's not here tonight. Les Levy in that 62, he's 20 points back of 12th place. 12th place right now is that Isaac Wrecking Ball Wilson 35 car. And in 15th place, 22 points behind Isaac Wilson, Shane Posey, the man who was just in that incident. They'll get that sucker fixed up though, and he'll be good to go. There's Rick's guy right there, DJ Mitzel. Look at that professional looking picture. Must be after a good haircut, supercuts there up in North Dakota.
They have supercuts up there?
I don't know what they have. It's North Dakota. I think It's already into September, so they're already snowing probably up there. DJ just won last weekend's All-Star race at Bristol in the Legends car. He was a couple laps down, was able to get those laps back and become victorious after everyone else decided to crash in front of him. Outside of DJ is going to be Chris Akers. In row 2, you're going to have Adam Evans and Paul Servant. Then you're going to have Todd Post and Zach Fritsch. Jimmy Reynolds up there in 7th. Ronald Swicky in 8th. Dan Harrington in 9th. And Chris Whitaker in 10th. Go green on lap 7 here. Chris Akers decides to ride the wall here on these caution laps. Collect all those marbles for him, make it just a little more challenging for himself. As we get ready to go back green here. Pace cars in, up to the flagman. DJ will lead him to the start finish line. Green flag is out. Adam Evans all over the 4 truck, pushing him, but here comes Paul Servant, push DJ Mitzel into turn number 1. Side by side at 61 the 4. 61 is going to definitely clear, and here comes Paul Servant now, right behind DJ. Let's see what he does. As you see some shuffling taking place in the back. Down to turn number 3. Akers with a good push from Adam Evans. Just not going to be able to clear him. And Adams washes up high. Paul Servant's going to slide up in front of Chris Akers. He wants that lead. And now DJ has got some ponies behind him pushing him. Too little too late. As the 4 and the 3 car are going to be able to slide in front of him. Adam Evans now going to be leading that top group. Zach Fritsch, his teammate, right behind him in that 12 truck. Here comes Daniel Holloway, too. A lot of Candy Shack Motorsports up there. And a lot of cars all over the place coming off of 2. I mean, Rick, it's important here. Teammates are so important in this racetrack, don't you think?
Oh, for any of these super speed races, they're important, because if you don't have one, and you're just by yourself trying to go and they see their teammate, you're screwed. You're just going to be hung out.
Ooh, whoa.
Ooh.
DJ almost got hooked.
Yeah, that was not looking good for my pick.
Yeah, he's been up front all race. Just wish, again, it's the 25. You'd like him to stick there, right there on the bumper, and not wash up like he is. When he comes back down, he's going to make contact. But now they're going to leave DJ out to dry in the middle. But Holloway's coming up behind DJ. Save that middle lane.
Yeah, and I mean, on this track, sometimes you just don't want to be pushed into the corners, because your cars just move so much that if you push somebody in the corner, you're got a very high probability of spinning them.
Yeah. They see that top line, Adam Evans and Zach Fritsch, that died on the outside. They're sliding back, tailing the top 10 now. On my favorite car, the number 42, the OnlyFans car, getting up there towards the top 10.
I mean, probably the best sponsor in the series right now, but that's neither here nor here.
I think Ron's OnlyFans page is running a special 50% off this month.
50% off of nothing?
Exactly. Yes, they still lead. Paul Servant still leads. Chris Akers right behind him. On that outside line, you have their teammate, the 88, Dana Osborne. The other teammate, the 21, Daniel Holloway, right there. So Candy Shack is controlling the front of this field right now, and here comes Adam Evans and Zach Fritsch on that outside line, still trying to make that work. It's only the two of them, so it's gonna be hard. And you see a lot of cars in the background. You got Chris Whitaker back there, Les Levy. Those guys are kind of taking it easy back there. We're only 11 laps in. Everyone came in around lap 4, lap 5, so you got about 7 more laps before pit stops start. And I'll learn English eventually, I swear.
It's all good.
Paul Sir, ooh, Ronald Sawicki. Way off. He needs to stay off that apron. That's a dangerous place to be. Still on lap 12. Looks like the Candy Shack crew surrounded the My Little Pony vehicle of Todd Poston. And they stretched it out single file for that top 6. Servant, Akers, Poston, Holloway, Dana Osborne, and Ronald Sawicki. Your top 6, nose to tail right now. Here comes the 42 on the outside. Adam Evans says no thank you to Ronald. He's going to go around him, see if they can make that work or not. They got the 17 of Jimmy Reynolds in there with them too. So there's 3 cars down that top line. Holloway looking outside too. Dana Osborne's going to go with them. Side by side there, Poston and Holloway almost got a little too close. You know, we saw that first accident. There's a lot of net code, so you got to be careful if you're going side by side with someone. Out into turn number 1, still Paul Servant. And that 3 car, ever since that caution, he's been dominant out there in that front. Had that 4 car, Chris Akers, just pushing him right along. No one can get past him. See there, Holloway and Osborne decide the better of it and get behind Poston at 31. Here comes Adam Evans and Zach Fritsch, Jimmy Reynolds again. Holloway washes down. It'll be okay. Stay right behind that 31. Got 20 cars in this race, all of them within 2 seconds of one another, so it's all still one big pack right now. There's a little spread out, but not too much.
This is one run away from the car, Anthony English being up to the lead if he really wanted to push it.
Yeah, I think Anthony's back there with Les and Chris Whitaker, Shane Posey maybe back there too. Got about 4 laps to go until we start looking at some pit stops. That's the interesting challenge here, Rick. Pit stops here are bare under green flag conditions.
Oh, exactly, because this is not a normal pit road. So, you know, when you go to pit where you think you should be braking, you probably still have another 100, 200 feet before you need to start.
Yeah, that transition from the track to pit road is brutal. See the cars just all off of turn 4, just all over the place. Still Paul Servant, Chris Akers up front, Zach Fritsch and Adam Evans up there on the top on the high line trying to make that work. My Little Pony number 31, Todd Poston in that 3rd position. I would have picked him for the win tonight if it wasn't for that paint job, but I can't see that happening.
I just can't take him seriously.
See, Zach Fritsch got down to that bottom line, so you're going to see pit stops here any time now. Everyone trying to get down low. Won't be surprised to see a bunch coming up right now this time around. If all these cars come down pit road, it's going to be a cluster, let me tell you. Working lap 18 right now. I've only had one caution. It was on lap 3, so nice green flag run here. This will actually spread them out a little bit if they come in now. Ooh, everyone's going to stay out for now. Spread out a little bit. You got that top 7 all within half a second of each other, from Paul Servant back to Dan Harrington. And then Dan Harrington to Isaac Wilson, 3/10 back, although he just all of a sudden caught him. So again, there's those runs again you're seeing. Everyone's spreading out, getting down to that bottom line. They're all coming into pit this time by, it looks like. See what happens. Here we go. Here they come. Oh, Zach Fritsch in the air.
Oh, jeez. People are dying.
Yeah, yellow. Maybe. Nope.
No caution.
No caution is below the yellow line. Paul Servant leading the crew down. Isaac Wilson, though, stayed out. He's all by himself. We got David Overstreet and Les Levy about a second and a half behind. After Isaac, you got David. There's Les. There's Dana Osborne, who was going to come in, but I think he washed up. And back there, 51, J.D. Crowe. So those 4 stayed out. I'm sure Isaac Wilson's going to come in this time, I would imagine. Yeah, here he comes, the 51, the 46, 62. They're all going to come out.
Wow, I was just going to say, I looked at what happened to Zach, and he actually got hit while flipping, and it flipped him out of the racetrack.
That's why we had no caution. So it looks like we may have lost one of our contestants tonight. Still got Paul Servant up front. What Chris Akers must have. Chris Akers took tires, so or had a slow pit stop. He took about 5 seconds longer than some of these other guys in the pit. But right now it's Paul Servant, Todd Poston, Daniel Holloway, Shane Posey. Looks like he's coming too. See some of those other guys that pitted. You see there's the 12 car. Ooh, he's getting sideways all over the place. Collects it. Now everyone's going to chase this 3-car tandem right here. 3 to 31 to 21. Isaac Wilson here in the 35. He's about a quarter of a lap ahead of the 3-car. He's at the tail end of the lead lap right now. There's your top 3 coming out of the pits. 3 to 31 to 21. Back behind him, you got a whole slew of cars. You got the 83 Shane Posey. He was involved in the incident last. And then you have DJ Mitzel with Adam Evans, Russ Hancock, Anthony English. And there's Chris Akers. These guys are all fine where they're at right now. No big deal. They're about a second and a half, 2 seconds behind that lead pack, but they can catch them in a heartbeat if they need to. Paul Servant would like nothing more than to win this race. He's had a bit of bad luck every single race, it seems like. I mean, he's still top 10 in points, sitting in 8th, but would definitely like a victory here in Season 7. He's been here for the long haul, NSRA, always been one of the top drivers. Always been toward the top in points, so this will get him back up there if he were to get a victory. See that big group behind the top 3? They're coming. This spreading out, though, is going to lead to a lot of green flags. Adam Evans into the pits. What happened to Adam there? He dipped into the pits. See him there getting tires. May have had some damage.
Yeah, it appears he took a fast repair. It's pitting.
Interesting. He may have hit a wall and just decided to fix himself. He's out of the pits now. Right now we have 16 cars on the lead lap. 17 cars on the lead lap.
And that train is coming to meet the top 3 guys.
Here they come. They're half a second back now, that lead group. So they kind of got in a straight line, a single file line, and they're making headway now. You can have a nice group of 10 here. All fighting for the lead. Shane Posey to the outside of Daniel Holloway. But he's all by himself. Needs a little help. 343 right there behind him. But they're going to settle down that bottom lane. You see Holloway with some right side damage there. Scraped the wall, it looks like. And now all 10 of these cars are back together. We'll see some wheeling now. Chris Akers going to go in front of DJ Mitchell, make that top line work. Hook up with Shane Posey. They may go, they're going to go right around him. Chris Whitaker right there with DJ in the 61. Teammates, 3 Wide Motorsports there. Shane Posey. The ugly duckling in the group right now. He's going to have to go down. Either get behind Whitaker or get behind the 35. Chris not able to make that top line really work right now. They're just kind of stalled out there. Chris Whitaker decides to go back down to that bottom lane. Still chasing that 3 car. Paul Servant. 3, the 31, the 21. Again, we're 27 laps into this race, so we still have a good 43 laps. So there's a lot of racing to happen. Got about 7 laps until our next pit stop, probably.
Yeah, we're definitely looking at that about 7-8 laps for next pit stops. It'd be interesting to see what happens with those. Maybe we get another guy that flies over the wall.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, that again, we said it. The transition from the track to the pits. I mean, it's where to brake, getting off the track. It's just hard for these guys when you're going 220 miles an hour to get on the brakes good enough so the car doesn't want to turn around on you. Right now they're coming up on JD Crow, the 51. Our pole setter had some pit issues, and now they're going to pass him and just freight train him on the low side, and he's going to get up there and probably hug on the back of this pack. Hope for a yellow flag and maybe get that wave around. JD must have had a pit road speeding penalty. That's why he's back there Jimmy Reynolds had a speeding penalty as well in the 17 car. Here we are, lap 29 going on 30. That number 3 Paul Servant up front. Todd Poston, the My Little Pony mobile, just been pushing him around. You know, the NSRA, Todd Poston's nickname is Bridesmaid, always finishing as runner-up, living up to it right now. How's your guy doing, DJ Mitzel, Rick?
I was actually just checking on him. He's just kind of chilling at ninth. I thought he was making a run for a minute. I saw him peek into the middle to maybe make it 2 or 3 wide, but he's just kind of chilling back there. Dan Harrington's in front of him. Oh, he's actually looking to go high. He's going to make it 2 wide and making a run coming up the high side.
My guy, Chris Whitaker, slides into 4th right in front of Holloway. Him and Akers made that top line work a little bit, got him up to 3rd, 4th. That 3 and that 31, they are hooked up. They are just flying around this track.
I'd just be kind of nervous that your guy's in front of Holloway. Who knows what's going to happen?
But yeah, I mean, before the race, his cat caught on fire. So there's no telling what's going on. Paul Servant still leads this group around. You got a good dozen cars right here just sitting here biding their time, middle of the race. Trying to do, Rick, how's that real NASCAR race doing? You got that on still?
I do have it on. Let me go check it out. We got 54 to go. We're in the middle of green flag pit stop. So once this cycles through, I'll give an update.
Good deal. Paul Servant, lap 32, still leading this thing. If anyone's interested in the Green Bay, oh, there's some pit stops right now. Lap 32, Candy Shack coming down. Shane Posey into the wall. Looks like the 44 slowed down a little sooner than he was expecting and got him in the wall. He should be able to get that fixed up and be just fine. Looks like the 3 wide motorsports guys decided to stay out. Todd Poston, Chris Whitaker, Russ Hancock. You got DJ Mitzel out there. Dan Harrington's out there.
This is where having a teammate comes in handy. Is, you know, when you're in a situation like this where if you don't have a teammate and you want to pit, you're kind of like at the mercy of everybody else. Where if your team decides to pit, you have 4 cars to help.
Oh, that's going to be a problem.
That's going to leave a mark.
Oh, more cars. The caution is out. That was our OnlyFans, our favorite car in the field right there. These leaders were coming. I don't think he knew they were there. That's too bad. DJ Mitzel crashed. You see DJ right there. No control. This all starts, though, further back. We're going to watch it from Todd's car. You're just going to watch. There's the 41 in front of them. And I just don't think Ronald knows they're there because they're coming fast. They're going to the pits. And he's just sitting there in that in-between lanes there. Todd tries to go underneath them, but it just the apron washes him up. And then it collects Chris Whitaker. And there's nowhere for these guys to go after that. You just see carnage back there. So, looks like a little bit of bad luck there for a lot of these guys. And who does this benefit? Well, 3 cars did stay out. Harrington, Osborne, and Les. They're in the pits now. And also the Candy Shack guys who pitted will be fine too. I don't think anyone's going to lose a lap. Do you, Rick?
I don't think so. And, it kind of looks like, just going back and replaying it, it just looks like it was a situation where he was by himself. They were in a draft. They were making a huge run. And somebody chose to, either they were going into the pits or they didn't know if they wanted to pit or not. And they hit that apron going into the straightaway where it sends your car crazy, and they crashed.
Yeah. Again, when you're by yourself versus when you're with people pushing you, I mean the speed difference is pretty incredible. It's about 20 miles per hour. So you catch people quick, and if you're not looking in the mirror, sometimes they come up behind you really fast. So it's unfortunate. Right now, it looks like Chris Akers is going to be the leader in that 4 car. I'd pull Todd in here to ask him what happened, but this is PG-13, so I don't know if that would be a good thing.
And let's just be honest, could we really take him seriously on what happened when he's driving that paint scheme?
No, you know what? We can't. There goes Akers into the pits again. Gonna top off. There's your leader right there, Les Levy in the 62 Ricky Bobby Mobile. We're officially past halfway here, lap 36 right now. Pace car lights are off, so we're gonna go green next time by. Looks like the 17 getting the wave around. Harrington up there, Les Levy. Everyone getting out of the pits now. It's that 343 Russ Hancock. He is a lap down. It looks like we have 14 cars on the lead lap right now. Looks like your boy DJ Mitchell's a lap down after that incident.
Yeah, it appears that way. It's okay.
It's still early. We're getting ready to go back green here on lap 37. Everyone's getting all situated. Get caught up. Les Levy, Dan Harrington going to lead him to the start-finish line. Anthony English right there. Chris Akers, Dana Osborne, Paul Servant, Daniel Holloway. The 46 of David Overstreet. Haven't called his name yet today. Looks like Chris Akers. Oh, we're going to go stay out. Caution still. Get the field situated, looks like happened. Gonna go back green this time by now, lap 38. Now that the field is kind of gonna get all situated out.
So checking in with the NASCAR race that's going on, it appears we have some cars on alternative pit strategies because Austin Dillon is leading, and he's like 14 seconds ahead of Denny Hamlin. So I'm thinking he's trying to make a alternative pit strategy race here in Vegas. And also Joey Gase, after that horrific accident where he lost a tire, it's been reported to me that he is going to a local hospital for further evaluation.
Ugh. Joey Gase.
It's probably one of the nastier accidents I've seen at Vegas.
Been to a few races at the track. Can't say it's my favorite track to watch a NASCAR race. Looks like we're about ready to go green. Lap 38. We'll be going to green on lap 38. Les Levy and Dan Harrington going to lead him down that start-finish line. Les has been hanging back. He's got a little right rear damage, but nothing that hurt him too bad. Harrington's been in the top 10 in the mix, so now he's up front. We'll see what he can do with it. Akers conserving fuel on the apron for some reason. Pace car should dive down pretty soon. And we're getting ready to go back green. Green flag is out. It was Les Levy with help from the 44, the 4. Dan Harrington trying to get the 25 to push him. A little bit of gap there that may hurt him. Go down in turn number 1. Still Les Levy. Anthony English and Chris Akers, teammates. They're going to go right around Les. Watch this down the backstretch. Dana Osborne, teammate's going to go with Chris as well. There goes Paul Servant. And there's the 21. Les Levy been hung out to dry. They've got David Overstreet now hooking up with him. He's a teammate. He goes from first to sixth in a blink of an eye. And your leader right now is the Anthony English, now 44. He's got Paul Servant, though. He wants that lead again. Paul dominating the early parts of this race as we go to turn number 1. Paul's getting a heck of a push right now from his best buddy, Dana Osborne, in that 88. Chris Akers keeping that 44 out front. There goes Les Levy to go up top that high side. Give Paul and Dana a little more help. Chris Akers may want that lead. It looks like he's looking around. Can't quite clear Anthony English. Coming down to lap 40. 30 laps remaining here today. Anthony English, Paul Servant. It's been a Candy Shack dominated race so far. These guys have just killed it tonight. See what they can do for the next 30 laps. Paul Servant got passed by the 21. He could have had a heating problem. Maybe he decided to go back a little bit, let Dan have some cooler air for his engine. Here comes Zach Fritsch on the third line. Zach, who already once has exited the building in a crash. DJ Mitzel trying to make hay too. He needs to get some laps back, so he needs to get up towards the front. These guys are all over the place right now. Right now in the fight for Lucky Dog, 61's got it. 61, the 25 fighting it out with the 343 and the 51. Those are your Lucky Dog guys. DJ no doubt wants to stay up front of those guys, and he's got help.
He wants to get his lap back the hard way and hope for a caution.
Yes.
It is getting a little dicey up there, considering we still have, only at lap 42 of 70.
Yeah, you would think this is lap 68. So these guys, Chris Akers looking to go 3 wide, thinks better of it. Zach Fritsch in the 12th truck, I mean, he physically jumped his car out of this track. He is now in the top 5. fought his way back. DJ Mitchell pushing him as hard as he can. Todd Poston right behind him. All chasing that Oreo number 3, Paul Servano. Like we have one car who's lost the draft. That was the 83. Shane Posey. He is 10 seconds back, 11 seconds back, actually, of our leader. So that'll only get bigger and bigger as we go.
Ooh, Russ Hancock is blinking. I don't know if anybody else is catching that. Oh, he's back. Okay, good.
Thank goodness he's got a little bit of a gap behind him and in front of him and on the side.
His boss was probably screwing around with the internet.
Probably. It's that top line with Zach Fritsch, who's Zach and Dana getting a little close. Gotta be careful here with the net code. This track. DJ just wants to stay in. 61 truck is the first car a lap down. He's trying to stay in front of that 25 just in case the caution comes out. That would be the lucky dog. DJ slides up high there. Here goes DJ around the outside of Zach Fritsch and Daniel Holloway's got Todd Poston and Chris Akers up there. I don't have a good feeling about this, Rick.
Yeah, I don't either. Something bad's going to happen. We got 26 to go.
Look at that 3 wide. Todd Poston kind of, they lost a little momentum there. Let's see if they can catch it back. Look at him all the way. Oh, Holloway just barely in front of Paul Servant. No, look at that, DJ Mitchell. He is now the last car on the lead lap, but barely. That's one way to get it back.
Now he wants a caution.
Yes, sir. Got a few laps until we go back to green flag pit stops. See, that's that top line, 61. Falling back right now. They lost some momentum. Got to collect themselves back. I just think everyone's moving down, getting ready for pit stops now. Russ Hancock still blinking.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to actually short pit this run.
There's a couple guys coming in. Sean Stevens, Jimmy Reynolds. You're gonna have one more pit stop after this pit stop, no matter what, so.
That's exactly it. So, I mean, it would put you to 10 laps to go, realistically, if you pitted that. Ooh!
Oh, that was close, the 88 and the 61. Very close.
That was a definite pucker moment for both cars.
Yeah. Daniel Holloway leading these guys around. He wants this race to finish. He's got a cat to put out. Come down, 24 laps to go. DJ Mitchell and Todd Poston still up there on that high line. Russ Hancock blinking. He's below the yellow line. I think he may be stepping out a little bit, let these guys go around him just so it doesn't cause an incident. Yeah, you can let everyone go outside of him, so that's good. Here comes Sean Stevens and Jimmy Reynolds coming off a pit road. They're going to get lapped, but they should be all right. These guys will come in eventually. 27 staying up high, out of everyone's way. No takers this time by. Shane Posey in the 83 coming down pit road. He had lost the draft and was falling further and further behind, so you got to try something every once in a while.
Shake it up.
right. All the way still leading them around. Looks like the 3 wide guys are going to stay out an extra lap. These Candy Shack guys will go in. Maybe this time by. Here they come. Got about 10 cars coming down, maybe 12. Let's see what happens. Everyone seems to collect it. That's a great job by everyone there. Yeah, just a super job by all these guys getting down to speed. These guys stay out. You got Isaac Wilson, Todd Poston, DJ Mitzel. These guys will definitely be coming down this time by. Definitely going to lose some time though. It's only a 3-car draft. Those guys going to have about 10 cars in their draft line. So
yeah, it's definitely going to hurt these guys. But you know, if you get that caution, then
ooh, it almost
DJ
got
was
contact.
Yeah. My Little Pony got a little aggressive, thinking it was a third.
Oh, DJ! Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh my. Let's go back. All right. Looks like DJ might have got hit from behind there. Maybe.
I don't think DJ got hit at all, to be honest with you. I think he was braking and lost it.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. His back end's, he can't get it under control. Yeah, he just lost it. Yeah. Collects the 31. Severe front end damage there. $20 laps to go. Todd Poston is posted as the leader right now, but now it's not going to be for long. He's got significant right side or front damage. Here they go around him. There's the 21, the 3, and the 44, Anthony English. As it stands right now, you look like you got about 13 cars on the lead lap. All being led right now by 21, Daniel Holloway. Paul Servant right behind him, Anthony English in the 44. And you have the 88 and the 4. So there's your top 5, the Candy Shack crew. Again, these guys have been dominating all day today at this track. Great teamwork here by these guys.
Yeah, they've been on point pretty much the whole night.
Right now they have a 2-second lead over 6th place Les Levy, who's got that second group. That second group is straightened out into a straight line, so that'll help. As long as Candy Shack can keep it together, we'll see how they'll go in here. You go Les Levy right now, 2nd and a half. They're closing. Les now at a 1.2 seconds back. Just slowly making up time. They'll be up here without much time. Probably in a couple laps, maybe next lap. Chris Akers in 5th. That Ford-mobile. Holloway would love to get his 2nd win of the season. Clinch the chase. Paul Servant, like we talked about earlier, would love to get that 1st win of the season. Get some momentum as we get closer and closer to the chase here. 4 races after tonight. Anthony English would like to get his first win in some time in the NSRA. Dana Osborne, top 10 in points, would like to get that victory as well. Here comes Les Levy right there on the back of Chris Akers. So Les and Zach Fritsch have met up with these guys. That looks like you have the top 7. All right, here goes Les and Zach on the high side. Chris Akers in the middle. All trying to get up there with Holloway and Servant. Les not able to do it. And you got Adam Evans there too. I believe your first car a lap down. Todd Poston hoping for a caution. He's banged up, but still on that lead lap. Needs a fast repair. His car has some significant damage right now. See him right there. There's the front of his car. That car could not be fun. He needs someone else to be in front of him if they can. Back up front, you got Dana Osborne coming on that outside with Chris Akers. Of course, Les Levy, number 62, and Zach Fritsch in the 12 are going to go up there too. Trying to get in front of that 21 car. Best pusher in the game though, that three car, as Dana gets, oh, Chris Akers. Damage right there. Oh man. That's too bad. Let's see what happened to Chris there. Him and the 62 got tangled, it looked like. Just gonna watch it in slow-mo. Looks like Les just right there on that right quarter panel. Just, it's kind of a racing deal. Chris was behind the 88 who went down low, and I think Chris just had a little momentum, push him out to the outside, or Les was right there. But a lot of the cars up front with some damage. Holloway getting away clean. The 88, Dana Osborne getting away clean too. Les Levy with some significant damage.
This is going to leave an interesting decision for some guys. Do you pit now with 13 to go? Or do you wait and try to do a green flag run because the high probability of a green-white checker?
I bet you're going to see everyone pit now, and then right before 1 to go, they're going to come back down again and top off. I think that's just what's going to happen.
I think that's what's going to happen also, but I'm just kind of intrigued to see if anybody might take the chance.
If it wouldn't have messed up all these guys up front, then maybe. But that would be a move that Les Levy and Zach Fritsch may have tried as teammates to combat Candy Shack, but because they're damaged now, it was kind of stuck. Dan Harrington's back there. I mean, that's something maybe he could try. David Overstreet. But everyone's just going to stay out, come in. Now, the one cars that are going to try it are going to be the cars that are going to be the waiver rounds. You're going to have DJ Mitzel out there. He's going to stay out. Russ Hancock is staying out. Isaac Wilson staying out. Russ got the lucky dog. So these guys will stay out to get a lap back. But DJ last pitted on 49, so he is going to have to come down soon.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's going to be coming down pit road.
Anyone who's interested in the football game tonight, Green Bay, San Francisco. Right now it's just started the third quarter. Green Bay 17, San Francisco 7.
2 laps to go in the race. Hamlin's leading in.
Oh, we got a
excuse me. 1
crash in the
lap to go.
background. Jimmy Reynolds. Just crashed coming off of pit road.
Well, that's no good. And to also make your day better, it appears that Denny Hamlin will win in Vegas.
Not my favorite driver.
I know. You're going to celebrate afterwards.
My only saving grace is he's a parked car. Look at Jimmy into the grass. That just killed him there. And then he spun up in front of everybody else. Hopefully he collected it all right. Still under caution. My only saving grace with Denny Hamlin is he's part owner of the 23 car, so he's got to suffer through that. That's all I got to say about that.
I'm just happy my guy's coming to Toyota next year. That's all that matters to me.
Good old Kurt Busch.
Yes, sir.
So right now it looks like Anthony English is going to be your leader. Outside of him, Daniel Holloway. Dana Osborne inside of row 2. Jimmy Reynolds right outside of him, back on the lead lap. Paul Servant in 5th. Chris Whitaker in 6th. Sean Stevens, David Overstreet, Todd Poston, and Ricky Bobby himself, Les Levy, round out the top 10. Chris Akers behind them, Dan Harrington, Russ Hancock. Zach Fritsch in the pits right now, along with Adam Evans. DJ Mitchell took the wave around, so he's just crossing the start-finish line. He's going to catch up to these guys. But he's going to have to pit. He's been a long time without gas, so he pitted on lap 49. So we got about 5 or 6 laps of gas left. Not even that. He's got 4. So we're going to come to green with 10 laps to go. Anthony English going to lead him down. It's getting tight. The racing's going to pick up here tremendously here. It should be a great finish here. NSRA Sunday Select from iRacing Super Speedway here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Pace car is in. We're getting ready to go green. There's the green. Anthony English leads the blue, spins the tires a little bit. DJ Mitchell slides into the pits at the very. There as it turns green. Anthony English got to lead this lap. He's got Dana Osborne, Paul Servant right there. You got Sean Stevens in that 27 with Todd Poston. His car's all nice and fixed in 5th. Dana pushing to Anthony right now. 10 laps to go. Teammates. Now Dana goes around him. He's looking for that lead. Paul Servant. Ooh, hard into the wall, collecting his teammate Daniel Holloway. Sean Stevens also involved. I'm not going to say it, but did his strategy work for that 61? A 12 car spinning around back there. Go back. Just going to watch this here. It's the 3 car. See what happens here coming into turn 3. You see Holloway coming up there on the high side. Great run with him and Whitaker. He gets a push from Whitaker. Dana just gets on the apron. Slows him down enough. That looked like, ooh, nice job there by the 3 car. He's flying, Supermaning. Just looked like he hit that apron.
Yeah, but I don't even know if he hit the apron, the 3 car, for him to do that. This was a weird accident. I'm wondering if he got net coated by the 51 because it looks like
Sure
they were
looks like
next
it,
to
yeah.
they were next to each other. Then he kind of just goes left, and that's not a normal thing for Paul to do. I'm thinking that was a net code incident.
Yeah, you might be right. It may even involve the 21 too. Maybe the 21 and the 51 net coded, and that came. I don't know. That is weird. But a great look at Paul. He's flying.
I mean, it was a beautiful crash. I mean,
Yes.
he was, but
We're back under caution. 8 laps to go now. Guess who's back on the lead lap? The 41.
Back again.
This incident has put a damper on quite a few of the Candy Shack guys. A 3 car, I think, is 2 laps down. My guy Chris Whitaker's a lap down. Holloway's 2 laps down. So really dented up that Candy Shack crew. You still got 88 and a 44 up front. And I think we're going to have to interview the 31 after this race. It just seems like it. He's in 3rd place right now.
Yeah, but I mean, I figure somebody's probably going to take him out.
Or he'll take someone else. Yeah. Still got a lot of racing. These guys coming around. Chris Akers up there in 4th. Been some good racing tonight. Got some netcode issues here with iRacing, which is not uncommon with this track. As NSRA Sunday Select just kind of gets their bearings and slides down, getting closer into that chase, which starts, in a few weeks. We got this race and 4 more. And then we go into the chase for the top 12 drivers to qualify for the championship. Right now you have 2 guys who have automatically qualified. Chris Akers in that 4 car, he's got 2 wins. And DJ Mitzel in the 61 car, he's got 2 wins and an all-star race win. Those guys are automatically qualified into the chase. Pace car lights are off. We're going to go green with 6 to go. It's just going to get crazier as we get closer. Got 12 cars on the lead lap. Zach Fritsch is at the end in 12th. DJ Mitzel in 10th now. He's caught back up. If DJ finishes in the top 3, I'm going to be amazed. And it's going to be all that pit strategy he did. Diving into the pits right when the green flag came out. See if Anthony English can get a win this season. And then Harley Davidson, number 44. Dana in the 88 in that Navy car. We've talked to him a few times this season. Top 3. Can he get a victory finally and solidify himself into the chase? He's already 7th in points. Maybe move up a couple spots. Right now there's a couple spots probably you can move up to Dana. You got Mark Mann, who's 2nd in points, but he's not here tonight, taking a provisional, so he may move down a little bit. And you have Chris Whitaker, who's a lap down or 2 laps down now, involved in that incident. So, and he's still in the pits. Pace car is about to dive off, and Anthony English and Dana Osborne going to lead us back to the green. 6 laps to go across the start-finish line. Green flag is out. Good restart by everybody there. Anthony with a great push there by Chris Akers in the 4 car coming out to turn number 1. Down in turn number 1 still, the 88 and the 44. Russ Hancock had some blinking issues earlier. Looks like he's all right. Dana getting a great push from the My Little Pony. Todd posting that 31. Right down the backstretch. He's right on the bumper, pushing him. Keep him clear of that 44. David Overstreet right there to 46. Oh, the yellow flag is back out again. It looks like there's the 17 spinning around. Zach Fritsch involved as well. Isaac Wilson went off track. Go back here. See what happens in 3. There it was. Looks like it was Isaac Wilson. Oh, it wasn't Isaac Wilson. Jimmy Reynolds, actually, right there. Getting into the 82, but it was a little bit of net code, though. See, Les gets into the apron, slides up. I think Jimmy was just following him. And yeah, definitely net code. There was no contact. Just got the 82 spun around, collects the 17. Isaac Wilson gets into JD Crow, gets up in the air. Zach Fritsch is involved. He's trying to collect himself, can't. So some more net code here. 5 laps. Chris Akers going to dive down to the pits, going to get some fuel. He wants to be sure he's got enough gas for the end. Let's pull Todd Post in here, see if he's got enough fuel to the end. Hey Todd, this is Steve and Rick in the booth, man. You got us?
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
So you got enough fuel for the end?
Oh yeah, we got plenty of fuel. We got 6 gallons in the tank.
Oh, you're good to go. You gonna be able to get around Dana?
Oh, we're gonna see. We got 2 candy sack guys up here, Dana and Anthony, so we'll see how it goes.
You just tell Overstreet to push you then. Come on.
Oh yeah, well, if he can push, we'll go around him and see what happens.
That My Little Pony car looks sharp today, Todd.
Oh, you gotta do something for the fans.
Is it giving you a little extra oomph driving the pony car?
Yeah, it's an extra horsepower, don't you know?
Yeah, it's like a quarter horse, isn't it?
Exactly, exactly.
All right, Todd. Well, thanks, man. Good luck on these last few laps, and we look forward to interviewing you.
Yep, yes, sir. We'll see you then, hopefully.
Okay. Todd not as jovial as he's used to being. Serious. He's focused.
Yeah, he's in the zone. He's
Yeah.
in the zone.
Todd right now, 4th in points. He's pretty much locked into this chase unless he were to fall off the face of the earth. He'll be good. He's always finishing up front these races. So we're gonna have what? We're gonna have a green-white checkered here at the end. Chris Akers got a full tank of gas. He's going to be out there. DJ Mitzel, Les Levy, Dan Harrington's there. Jimmy Reynolds is back out. Health is back out. Good to go. Daniel Holloway, good to go too. Pace car lights are out, so we're going to go green. You got the 21, the 51, and the 12 getting their laps back, so they just got to catch up to this field. Paul Servant either didn't have his fast repair checked and he's in there doing required repairs, or he's done for the night. He's been in there for 10 minutes now. Holloway's about caught up with the field. JD Crow's about a quarter of a lap behind. Zach Fritsch better get going. He's a half a lap behind. Catch this field for the start. We'll go green with 2 to go, so we're gonna have our first little green-white checkered. Still have 2 of them after that if we need them. I expect the race to be hot and heavy. You want to change your winner yet, or are you gonna stick with DJ Mitchell? Rick, you gonna stick with DJ, or you gonna go with someone else?
Nah, I'm gonna ride the DJ train till the end.
Okay. I think I'm gonna switch up. I'm going with the 88. Base car's in.
Wow.
I had to. Green flag is out. This has been a Candy Shack race from the start. Let's see if they can finish it off. Green flag. Let's see if we can go around to the white before yellow comes out. You might think, yeah, no problem. Well, we'll see. Oh, David Overstreet shoots up and towards the wall.
He hit the bump.
There goes Russ Hancock now. That would be a surprise win. That would be great to see Russ win this race. Russ, a first responder for all of us. There goes Anthony English to the outside of Dana Osborne now. Come down.
And here comes DJ.
DJ gonna push Anthony English out to the front. Coming down, collect that white flag. This is it. Go to the white flag, and we'll go to the checker now. It's gonna get racy here. Chris Akers pushing his buddy Dana Osborne, and you got Anthony English and DJ Mitchell on that top side. See if they can make anything work. Todd Poston trying everything he can to get up there towards the front. Dana clears everyone. Todd Poston, who gets a little sideways there behind Akers. He wants to go out in front of Anthony English, just not quite clear. He might be now. Russ Hancock right behind Todd. There goes Todd to the outside. Dana Osborne, though, leads him down into turn number 3. Chris Akers right behind him. We'll see what Chris does. Todd right on Chris's back bumper. Let's see what Chris Akers does. Russ down to the apron. Can't do anything. Anthony English up high. Who's going to win this thing? Dana Osborne will win. Todd Poston in second. Chris Akers in third. What a finish. Wow. To go back to that finish, that was a great finish. There, crossing the start-finish line. Let's go to... There's your top 3 right there. Nose to tail. Look at that. Just a great looking finish all around. Dana getting it done tonight. Good for him. Now they're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to pull these guys into the booth, give them a talk. Dana, Todd, and Chris. Good to see Candy Shack win. Those guys dominated tonight, so they kind of deserve to win this win. So we'll pull one of them up and give them all a chat. Give us 1 second. All right, guys, we're here with the top 3 finishers. Dana Osborne, Todd Post, and Chris Akers. 1, 2, 3 here at iRacing Super Speedway. Dana, man, I see you finish second, see you finish third a lot. Gotta feel good to get that first win of the season, doesn't it?
Yes, sir, especially at this track, man. I ain't had no luck at this place to save my life, man.
Yeah, but your team, Candy Shack Motorsports, man, you guys dominate tonight. You were the class of the field. The five of you worked together so well. Unfortunately, Paul got caught up in that incident, kind of hurt himself. But I mean, talk about the team. The team was so dominant tonight.
Yeah, my goal was just to hit them turns right, man, because I have trouble with this track. When I'm on somebody, I have to lift just to be able to see where I'm turning at. You know, I don't want to hit that apron, you know?
Oh, I know, man. Well, man, it is great to see you win tonight. Love to see you guys. You guys were dominant, so I'm glad Candy Shack got someone in the victory lane. It's a great job.
Yes, sir.
Anyone you want to say thanks to, give a shout out to?
I want to shout out to Chris there, man. That was all him, man. You know, I've been on him a little bit, using some choking around, but I promised him I'd never do that again, man, if he pushed me to the win.
Good deal, Dana. Well, congratulations tonight, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
No
guys.
problem.
Well, Dana, hold on. We know that's a lie. You're still going to make fun of him.
Yeah, probably.
What do you got, Rick, for Todd?
Well, Todd, you came home second. You honestly didn't think you were going to do it because you were driving the My Little Pony car. But congratulations on the second. It looked like it was a tough race out there, but you managed to pull it off. How was the race for you?
Oh, it was definitely one of those races where you just survived. It wasn't really racing, if that makes sense. I mean, Dana had a great race. I think everyone but Candy Sack had a pretty bad race here today.
Yeah, it definitely looked like it was a tough race for some people. We saw a lot of good crashes in the sense that it was exciting for us to watch cars flying in the air, flying over the pit walls and stuff like that. But over and all, it seemed like actually a good race in a sense. But anybody you want to thank, say hi to?
I just got to thank you guys for broadcasting and 3Y Motorsports.
Hey, Todd, I got a question for you, man. That incident where you're coming down to the pits, I mean, what happened there?
Which one? When we got hit on pit road?
Well, no, DJ lost it on that one, but when you guys looked like you guys were coming down to the pits, maybe the 42 didn't see you, or what happened?
I'm not sure on that one. He said he called his pits, but he was in the second lane, and as you know, you don't pit from the second lane, so we just assumed that he was not pitting that lap.
I hear you. Okay, that's what kind of looked like he was a little high, but all right, man. Well, good job on the second place, man. It was great.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Akers, third place. Can't you win every once in a while?
Oh man, I had the shot to, but
Yeah, I know.
when it comes down to teamwork, we gotta stick together there. And where I got 2 wins in the chase, I thought we're gonna get Dana a win to get him up there in the points, so we don't have to worry about falling out.
He should make some progress. Mark Mann's not here. Chris Whitaker had some problems, so he should move up a couple spots. He's already in the top 10, so
we just want to keep the boys all in on the top 12 and make sure we're all there for chase starts.
Well, now all you can tell Paul he needs to pull the slack up because he's the only guy that hasn't won. Well, him and Anthony haven't won, but Paul needs to pull his slack up now.
I know he's the noob right now. He ain't getting no wins.
Exactly.
He's just got to make it to the finish for once. That's just been his problem.
No doubt, man. I mean, you guys were done. Like I told Dana, Candy Shack crushed it tonight. I mean, good teamwork tonight. I mean, did you guys expect to come out here and dominate like this?
We knew that if we got some green flag runs and could go in, get on the pits, get off the pits perfectly fine, we could, run away and have maybe 2, 3, 4 other cars with us that are really strong in the pits. But we did what Candy Shack does best: hit the pits, get off the pits, stick together as a team, run together as a team. We had 1 through 5 covered there for a little bit, and then had a little issue with Les. It was hard racing with him. No hard feelings with him. It's all about racing anyway. So I think if we went at green right there, we'd have took off with it all together. But it's fun.
So. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you guys hold hands and run through the flowers too.
Hey,
Candy Shack.
It's just a walk.
Oh,
it's just a walk in the park for us, man.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, man, good race tonight. Anyone that you want to thank or give a shout out to?
Oh, always you guys for broadcast. Appreciate it. Love watching it the next day, and then Todd and you guys for putting on the league, and everybody who watches at home. I always appreciate you guys watching, and then Candy Shack boys. We do what we do best: run together and stick together always.
Blah. Well, good
Come
job,
on, you
guys.
want some?
Are you guys dating or racing?
Hey, you see where our bonds got us? It's got us together and up in the front all the time.
Well, good job,
Oh,
man.
God.
We appreciate putting these shows on when they're good like this. It's easy to broadcast on, that's for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
All right, Chris.
Makes
Thanks
it
a lot.
too predictable though. Y'all are starting to call our moves out pretty easy, so we're gonna have to change it up a little bit.
Well, I mean, we've raced with you for how many seasons now? We know.
I know it's like what, 6 or so. Shoot.
Yeah.
Well, it's not rocket science. We get together, we draft, we pass.
I'm
Nah,
gonna start changing when I go 3 wide.
yeah. Well, we know you go
Yeah.
3 wide. First lap.
Yeah.
Not even first lap. Oh, we finished the start-finish line.
Man,
there goes Chris Akers 3
If
wide.
I get a huge run, I'm not killing that run. I'm gonna go ahead and take it 3 wide and see what I can do with it.
I know. Well, congratulations, Chris, man. We'll see you next weekend.
Thank you guys. See
All
y'all.
right. Well, Rick, any words before we get out of here?
That was actually probably one of the best races we've had in a long time with these guys. It was very clean up until the end, and you kind of expect it at the end. You know, you're going to get some rough racing. They're going to start racing tighter and pushing it harder. But in all honesty, this was a really good race tonight. I was really excited.
Yeah, it really was. It was, there was a lot of action, a lot of different things going on. I mean, yeah, again, like you said, we had some of those net code cautions that, we're always going to have. But a good race for iRacing Super Speedway and a great finish there. Dana Osborne coming out on top. He's got his teammate right behind him, Chris Akers. Anthony English was right there. And you had Todd Poston trying to make that move on the outside, just wasn't able to make it happen. But good race, man. It was a lot of fun to broadcast. I mean, always good. Next week, we'll go to Talladega, so back to a traditional, if you'll call it, super speedway. Another wide track, just like here. They'll go 3, possibly 4 wide. We're getting closer and closer to the chase, so some of these guys are going to start going for it. Some guys that might be outside the top 15 that want to get into the top 12, get some wins, may start going for it. We'll see. But I think tonight was a good race, and it was a joy broadcasting it tonight. We hope you guys all enjoyed it. We thank you for joining us here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. We'll see you next Sunday for NSRA Sunday Select at